Hello friends, welcome to BFSC Fisheries online class. In last class we had studied about the principle of stock assessment. In this class we will be studying about the stock requirement of stock like data requirement of stock assessment. So we have to know here that what data are required and why it is useful. These data are required to know the current stock and to know about some future stock conditions. So to predict that if fishing pressure is variable, like if it is varying level, then how the stock will respond in the future. So we have to combine the data and know the result. So let's begin with the topic. The first one is the fishery dependent data and the second one will be fishery independent data. Few more data are also collected. So first one is fishery dependent data. The fishery dependent data include the landing record. Landing record includes like how much is the catch, the bycatch, other information about the fish like about the length, weight, tissue composition, ear bones or scale for aging and all. These are all landing record. The current status of the stock all are comes under landing record. Then port side sampling is done, like whatever catch are done, then we have to check whether it is bycatch or whatever it is, like it is of useful or not. Like if we are saying about some like shark, like hammerhead shark, the hammerhead shark flesh are not marketable, so it is excluded or discarded. So this type of report we have to find. On board observers, we have to know that on about the on-board observers self-reporting. Telephone survey, we have to collect the reports, and the vessel monitoring survey. These are all done under fishery dependent data. It includes that what fish were caught, on what was kept and what was released. These data are very much required to know about the pressure of fishing. Like if we are doing overfishing, then we have to do something to reduce overfishing and to make it surplus production or maximum sustainable yield. So these are our main like we have main aim about all these. Then it is a example shown here. The marine fish landing are like in 2019, it is figure showing like how much fall in fish landing, and the fall in landing in Indian mackerel is showing in here. Highest landing I have shown here the total, and the in Tamil Nadu what has happened, 7.7 lakh tons marine fish landing. Gujarat will be 7.49 lakh tons. So highest landing is of Tamil Nadu, 7.75 lakh tons. And overall it is shown that 35.6 lakh ton marine fish landing was there. And also in UK, the most commonly landed fish species is mackerel. These are some examples. सो मराइन इसमें हम लोग मेनली क्या करते हैं कि फ़िशरीज़ इंडिपेंडेंट डेटा और फ़िशरीज़ डिपेंडेंट डेटा दोनों डेटा को कलेक्ट करते हैं, और साथ में बायोलॉजिकल डेटा भी होता है। इस डेटा को कलेक्ट करने का हमारा मेन पर्पस यही है कि हम लोग देखेंगे कि हमारा स्टॉक जो हम लोग कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं उसका स्टेटस क्या है, उसके फ्यूचर का स्टेटस क्या। अगर हम लोग फ़िशिंग प्रेशर ज़्यादा रखते हैं तो हमारा आगे का उसका स्कोप क्या हो सकता है। ये ऐसा तो नहीं कि हमारे फ़िश एक्सटिंक्ट हो सकते हैं। फिर हम लोग ये भी देखते हैं कि बाई कैच को क्या क्या फ़िश आए हैं अंडर बाई कैच। शार्क मेनली आ जाते हैं बाई कैच में, क्योंकि हमारा गोल होता है कुछ और फिश को कैच करना, और उसके साथ साथ बहुत सारे ऐसे फिशेस आ जाते हैं जिनको कैच नहीं करना था अभी। फिर साथ में ये सारे जो डेटा कलेक्ट किए जाते हैं वो वैरी भी कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि ऐसा है कि ये सारे क्लोज सीज़न हो या स्मॉल बैग लिमिट्स हो, गियर रेस्ट्रिक्शन, क्लोज्ड एरिया के कारण ये सारे डिपेंडेंट डेटा वैरी करते हैं, या फिर इसका लेस अवेलेबिलिटी भी फिशरी मैनेजमेंट को नुकसान पहुंचाता है। इसमें वेरिएशंस आ सकते हैं। यहाँ पे कुछ एग्जांपल्स दिए हुए हैं जिसमें हम लोग मराइन फिश लैंडिंग्स को दिखाए हैं, और साथ में यूके में जो मोस्ट लैंडेड फिश स्पीसीज है उसका इमेज शोन है। देन वी हैव समथिंग लाइक मैनेजमेंट ट्रेंड्स. Marine fish landing can vary with actions such as closed season, minimum and maximum size limits, smaller bag limits, gear restrictions, and close season. So these are all the criteria by which the fishing management may vary. So these are how the fish are caught at sea. The first thing is, then fish are landed at port. Most landing occur in third countries. Flag state official validate a cash certificate. They should have a cash certificate so that it is getting exported to the other countries. Then fish are exported to an EU, that is European Union member state, and all about then what has happened then. United European Union National Authority verify the CC and processing statements. Statements are given that these are catches, like they are marketable, they have all fulfilling the all criteria, that is it is a food safe food. It is it if the deemed required, inspect the product. Verification and inspection are carried out based on a set of risk criteria. Then legally caught and certified fish are imported and sold at European Union market. Then suspicious or illegally caught fish product are refused entry into the EU. Then problems in fishery dependent data. What are the problems mainly occur in fishery dependent data capture? Are that misreporting of catch effort or fishing activity. It may vary because of catch effort, whatever we have done, time spent to catch a particular fish, and effort we have done, and the fishing activities. They are all the problems of fishery dependent data. Then changes in the regulation, market prices, and fishing gear. These are fishery dependent data variations. And this image are showing that what fishery data gives us to, like what has happened, what fish are collected and all. Then fishery independent data are collected by state and federal agency. These are different from that of fisheries, and these depend mainly on the fish gear, like trawl, seals, and also the acoustic devices and or video surveys. Acoustic devices are GPS, whatever we have to we are using, like transducer. Fishery independent data include what fish are and how many and what are its size. So these are the fishery independent data. We are doing video surveying so to know the current status. And it estimates the movement, migration and growth rate, natural mortality and the discard mortality. जब हम लोग फिशरी इंडिपेंडेंट डेटा की बात करें तो इसमें हमारा मेनली आता है कि जो फिशरीज से इंडिपेंडेंट है वो सारे डेटा। इसमें चेंजेस इन फिशिंग एफर्ट, फिशिंग गियर या फिर ये सारे रिपोर्ट्स को हम लोग नहीं इंक्लूड करते। इसमें हम लोग मेनली देखते हैं जो फिशिंग गियर हम लोग यूज़ कर रहे हैं उसमें साथ साथ वीडियो, विजुअल या एकॉस्टिक मेथड है, ताकि हम लोग फिशरीज़ के इंफॉर्मेशन को क्वांटिफाई कर सकें या फिर देख पाएँ उसको। तो ये सारे डेटा होते हैं फिशरी इंडिपेंडेंट डेटा में। इसके साथ साथ बायोलॉजिकल डेटा भी कलेक्ट किया जाता है। बायोलॉजिकल डेटा इंक्लूड्स डिटेल ऑन एज, स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द स्टॉक, देन एज एट फर्स्ट spawning when it has first spawned, then fecundity, and then ratio of male to female in the stock, natural mortality, fishing mortality, and growth rate of fishing. These are all the biological data collected. Then is fisheries data collected. Fishery data include kind of fishermen in the fisheries. Then commercial versus recreational. Commercial means like the fishing activity done which is for use, and the recreational are like if you are doing sport fishing, it is not allowed to do recreational fishing, so we have to know whether it is recreational or commercial. Recreational are for the tourism purpose, and sport fishing and all comes under recreational. And the gear use, we have to know which gear is using, because trolls somewhere are not allowed to use troll net because it can harm many of the fisheries. And amount of fish caught by fishing, then age, structure of fish, sex ratio, how the fish are marketed, the value of fish to different fishermen in the group, because time and geographical location of best catch. So these are all the fisheries dependent data, and we do overall, we will see that the biological data and the fisheries data, and we will do the reports. Then we have to know whether these data are correct, and then we have to find out then what will be the future of the stock and what has happened to the current stock. And if we are doing overfishing, then we have to stop it, and we have to use bycatch reduction devices. So these are the thing we can do, and we have to stop fishing when it is off season, and we don't have to do fishing in EEZ area. So these are all things we have to do to stop the overfishing, and to for the maximum sustainable yield we have to do all this. And these are all the status of fisheries and the data we have to collect for the stock assessment. So in next class we will be seeing the models of the stock assessment, and these are very much important. So thanks for watching, and if you like this channel, then please do like and subscribe.